the sun, where to stand.
Hi, my name is Zongezile Mgcina and this is Royal DNA, Kingdom Impact and Influence. A lot of people's lives are marked by anxiety, depression, hard work and continuous struggle, and it need not be that way. I want to tell you that I did a DNA test on humanity and the results tested positive for royalty. All over 7 billion people alive today are royalty, irrespective of race, creed or belief system. We are all royal. You are not a biological accident or a freak accident of the universe as many would have you believe. You have a creator who has a purpose and a plan for you. Just like any product, if you want to know about the product, you don't ask the product, you ask the creator. And in this instance, your creator is God. If you want conclusive answers on your life and your purpose, you go to your creator. Fortunately, like any other product, God has left us a manual that explains in detail why we are here, what we are supposed to do, and where we are going. The only book that conclusively tracks the existence of man from the very beginning to the end and beyond. I want to draw your attention to the first book of this manual, Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. In this chapter, God details the reason for your existence, why He created. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, God says, "Let us create man in our own image, in our own likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and over all the livestock and the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." Now that scripture is loaded with your... Let us take a moment and break down this scripture. Let us create man in our own image. The word image simply means to look like. Believe it or not, it means to look like. That means you look just like God. When you look at John chapter 4 verse 24, it says, "For God is spirit, and those who worship Him will worship Him in spirit and in truth." That means you are spirit. You do not have a spirit, you are a spirit. If you are struggling from your identity and you have an identity crisis, I want you to look to God. That's where your identity is. Number 2, in our own likeness. The word likeness simply means to function like. That means you operate just like God, and God is a creator, and God dominates every sphere of His existence. He's the master of the universe. That means you are also supposed to master and dominate the earth. You're supposed to have control over the earth and be creative in the process. If you are struggling from the question of potential, your potential is in God. You look at God, your Father, and know that you function just like Him. Number 3, and let them rule over everything. That means you are supposed to rule everything. Your circumstances, your situations, you are supposed to have control over them and rule them instead of them ruling you. The world today is upside down. Things are above us, things dominate us, and it should not be that way. If you are struggling from the question of purpose, that is your purpose right there. Rulership. You are supposed to exercise authority and control over your life and everything around you. So the results are conclusive. You are royalty. You might be living under your potential, but you are still royalty. A royal kid who's put under bad circumstances is still royalty. They might not know it, but they're still royalty. Your situation and your circumstances do not change. All you need is a revelation of who you really are and begin to walk in that truth. Hey guys, if you really liked what I had to share in this video and want to know more, please like my Royal DNA page for Kingdom Impact and Influence.